everyone, welcome back. We are still playing as New Zealand here, trying to get ourselves into the Dutch East Indies. We are fabricating a claim now, so that's going to go pretty well. Or war justification, but it's left over from other Paradox games that I call them fabricating claims. But, yeah. So that's going to take quite a while yet, which will give us time to get that submarine force up and going a little bit better. Probably get 9 more or something, and then we'll think about moving up to a different type or doing other Navy sort of things, because we have our infantry equipment stuff filled. That's good. Don't need more military factors than that. We only have 3 units anyway. Our manpower is terribly low. I can fix that by going through this end here, but I don't think it's as important at the moment as getting more research going and infrastructure stuff. So, you know, maybe we go this and then come down through here to think big to get to expanded universities, but we're also gonna have to do that. So yeah, we'll just focus on industrial stuff for a while. Okay, got our construction 2. That's gonna help speed things up. I think we want to do October. I think we do some resource extraction. That way we can get more out of the small amount of resources we do have, and if we do get parts of this, then and we're going to want to take, you know, the high value areas if Germany allows us to. So we'll see what happens. Germany will probably take the Netherlands out pretty quick, so we're going to have to move fast to take as much as we can. You get our war abilities up. Okay, so we're closing in on our next research slot. What else do we need to do? More manpower is good. Getting that's going to be hard, though. We could increase our conscription laws, but do we want to wait till we have more potential pool to pull from? Or does that affect it? I don't actually know. That might actually be what we do next, because going volunteer only to limited conscription doesn't actually hurt us in any way. It doesn't slow down production. It just gives us more men, and then we could have at least a couple more units, maybe for home defense, depending on what goes down. But Japan puppeting China is going to slowly be going away. I think declaring war on the Netherlands will probably cost, like, I don't know, 25 maybe world tension, so hopefully that'll be low enough. Germany will join. That's probably extra 5. So we need to get down to at least 20, and that 4% should probably go away before this justification finishes. But that's kind of speculation. I'm not really sure at this point exactly what will happen. But okay, got that. We do this for less consumer goods right away. This might benefit us more to go this route through here rather than going this first. So we do have the extra research slot. I think we do excavation 2 at the same time we're doing 1, so we can get a little bit of a boost. So having 4 factories working is a lot better than having the 2 we started with, so we are going to be producing quicker there. Do we build civilian factories? We can't yet, so no is the answer. 26 Kazakh submitted to Italy, so hopefully that'll go down a couple more ticks, because I don't want people joining allies. What do I have to be at, like 45 to join factions as a democracy? Or is it 50? I think it's 45. So hopefully Germany's not pushing too hard. They're doing treaty with the USSR. That's fine. That shouldn't raise world tension any. And they'd probably be more than happy to attack the Netherlands for us, because that's more territory that they will probably directly take. And even if they take all of this, I mean, there's potential that we could ask for occupation rights or something, or lend-lease if we need it. What else do we got? These are coming in slowly, but I think they will be more beneficial than not. Particularly if we get some pretty good territories out of the Dutch. I think we are going to increase our conscription laws. Because I do want to train up a couple units here. 2 is actually fine. Just as a start here. Because having 5 units, that just increases our manpower, or our actual boots on the ground, significantly enough that I think it's a good idea. There's a lot of island hopping that we're going to have to do with the Dutch, but once we get this port, we should be able to get just about anywhere we want with the range of our submarines. And once we take that, I don't think the Dutch can mount a counter-offensive over to us. And I think they'll be a little busy at home anyway. So I think that'll be good. Looks like Nationalist Spain is going to win against Republican Spain. I wonder if we can send Nationalist Spain some volunteers. No, we cannot. So hopefully this world tension goes down enough. The other option is that we don't call in Germany and try to fight the Dutch on our own. But this isn't worth enough to get them to capitulate. We would have to get Germany in at some point. And by then the World War would probably have kicked off, because I can only get so far off of Dutch lands. Yeah. Because there's no way I'm going to make it all the way over here. Yeah, that's fine. So the steel is an issue, because now we've got too much production going on that. We have 0 steel working on the infantry equipment, which is a problem. But hopefully these increased... you know, we could actually trade for some steel. That might not be the worst idea to start with. Let's get it from Germany. That way we can be producing fully, and these units can actually get up to production. And I think we have these 3 civilian factories working is going to be fine for now. Because like I said, we don't really need the extra military factories at the moment. We don't really have a use for them yet. That being said, the next ones that come in, I am going to do the artillery and give those to the infantry divisions. Okay, got our sheep farms. Let's do industrial conscription, so we'll get 2 more military factories. That's probably a better setup. No, we're actually going to do it that way. Alright, Germany, what are you up to? Anschluss, probably? Yes. Industrial expansion, naval rearmament, that's fine. Germany taking Austria is pretty much par for the course. And having land that's actually owned by us is going to be good. Maybe we could do Belgium after this. Depends on what Germany gets up to. But if we take Belgium out completely, then Germany's got a great border on France to be able to take them out quickly as well. And I think the world tension will be low enough that this shouldn't push them into the Allies. I'm hoping. Okay, got our better industry stuff. It's 38, so it's time to start researching the computing machines. I ideally wanted to go down to like 20. But we'll see. When we get the option to declare war, it'll tell us how much it's going to raise world tension by. And if it's within the safe zone, then we're just going to go for it. Because Germany's going to start World War II one way or another. And if we can have a leg up when it starts, I think we're going to be pretty happy about that. Is Germany training? Maybe? Doesn't really seem like it, but they're getting attrition. Yeah, they are training. Okay. I see a guy doing jumping jacks over there. And then I think maybe with our extra production, if we can't build anything else, we're going to do like naval forts and stuff. Make sure that we're hard to attack. I think the radio is important right now, so we're going to get that. Six oil, 11 steel. So we have 5 surplus, we're importing 8, yeah. So I think it is good that we're getting the steel from Germany at the moment. We do have tungsten naturally, so the artillery should be fine. Let's see, how far off are we? We're pretty close. It'll be May 6th. And I think our 3 units should be able to beat 1 unit if they are there. And then spread out, take control, do some other island hopping. Now, hopefully, National Spain doesn't beat up Republican Spain too fast. Otherwise, that's going to be another world tension raiser. Anschluss is 2% extra. So Germany's trying to get us into a bad situation. Okay, so now we've got the extra military factories. I think it's time to switch the production on these to have support artillery, because we are starting to produce it now. Italy joined Axis, so we're up to 34. Oh, come on, you guys. You're killing me. Guaranteeing the independence of Greece. I mean, that's fine. We're at 49%. That's... ugh. Okay, well, now we're at 56. Come on, Japan. You're killing me, man. So we're going to war with the Comintern. I don't want to do that. I can't even help with that. Or Japan is, anyway. But Japan will probably join the Axis. 68. Japan, you're really not helping me out here. Ugh. Japan, what have you done? I think we have to do it. Either way. Maybe they'll join the Comintern. Or it'll be an all-out war immediately. Which is terrible. I don't really want to join Japan in that. That's not going to benefit... Well, I mean, it could. We could take some territory up there. We only have 3 units. Japan obviously has a lot more. So the territory would be going into nationalist China, not being occupied by us. I think we have to do it. We're really kicking this thing off in a bad way, but Japan sort of made their bed here. See, that would have only been 2% world tension. Netherlands joins the Comintern. Oh. So we are going to have to beat up the Comintern. Interesting. It's a massive war now. It was definitely interesting. I didn't expect this to happen. I think we can deal with it, though. If these troops will move. So we'll fight as much of the... Republican Spain join the Comintern. Yeah, that's fine. But that is going to hurt nationalist Spain. But they're in the Axis. Wow, this is very different than real life. Hungary joined the Axis. Germany, tell me you're not going to get the Allies involved. You are. So we take the Dutch East Indies, as much of it as we can. Then we try to take some areas in China. Hopefully Germany can... Looks like they could probably get in over here. They might actually destroy that Soviet fleet. They're going to lose a destroyer. But it looks like that battleship will probably go down. Yeah. Okay, well, Germany did pretty well there. If they can get an invasion off... Okay, yeah, they're going to take that extremely quickly. I think we need to slow down. Figure out what we're doing. And the Japanese fleet should be able to take care of anything that's Dutch down here. This is very different than I had envisioned this going. But these other 2 units are going to stay home, for sure. Because if the Allies get involved... I mean, I guess we don't have to join that war. The war with the Allies right away. Okay, so let's get this unit to run down through... like this. He's going to take as much of this land personally as he can. And then the other two, we're going to do naval invasion from here to I guess to here. You'll go when ready. Which means we got to reassign this navy. So from here to there. And then through here as well, I guess. So we can invade onto those islands. So that should be planning. It won't take too long. That guy's job is to plan, so 30% less time. But I don't envision running into much resistance here. And I could be wrong, but I don't really know what Japan was thinking. They've got themselves spread like way too thin. But it looks like the Netherlands will be out very quickly, so that's gonna help. Fighting the Soviet Union from this side is terrible as Japan, as I well know. I did it myself. It takes a long time, and you don't get much accomplished. You kind of have to take Soviet Union on from the west. So hopefully Germany can maybe get a naval invasion off in here and start setting up a foothold or through the Mediterranean with the Greeks. But it looks like they are going to reinforce Japan here. Are you serious, Japan? You wanted to control this little piece of land more than I did? I guess that's fine. I mean, I appreciate the naval invasions, but I would rather have control of these lands than having Japan do it. What if I can talk to Japan and request that? Really? You want these islands that bad? It's my territory, Japan. You're taking on all of China. It's just rude. Come on. Soviet Union has called Greece as our enemy and Kiwi. So is that an Allies Comintern war then? Oh, it is. Because the United Kingdom's in now. Okay. So the UK is going to try to come in at us, which means Australia will. And France. So I guess we set up an invasion of Australia then. Well, sir, things certainly got complicated, but we'll look into it next time, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.